Good morning. My name is Raymond Clay. I am the president of Local 1458, and today I have been invited to the town hall of Denise Frazier. So I wanted to take a moment in time to speak to the employees in regards to the appraisal, the PPA, better known as the PPA. So in my moments of talking with Denise, we shared some disagreements and some agreements in regards to the PPA, the measuring methods in which we tend to look at as employees, saying I don't like what I have been rated as during the rating period. And doing such, I want to file a grievance. And so that's the reason why I believe that Denise wanted me to have a moment to talk to everyone. So let's talk about the expectations of work. So I have assignment of work that I was assigned to do, and over that course of my rating period, I received a 3.2. And now I'm not happy. And so let's play back a little bit. So in October, my supervisor and I sat down. We talked about my assignment, my functions, my responsibilities of work that I'm assigned to do over the course of my rating period here. So I asked a question as a employee, and I hope you're doing the same thing. What does it take for me to achieve a 4.0 rating? And let's just say that. Let's just start there. 4.0 rating. Then, so hopefully the supervisor is going to say something along the lines, and this is where me and Delise had our conversation at in regards to how do we measure to get to the 4. So coming to work every day is expected of you to come to work every day. That is not going to get you to a 4. Come to work every day, merely doing the bare minimum, just saying I'm coming to work every day. I don't want to volunteer. I don't want to do anything for the FOD. I don't want to do any participation in Denise's program. So I am just going to come to work every day and do my job to the best of my ability, and then I'm going to go home. That will not get you to the 4 category. So let's talk about the 4 category. So now I'm going to say, okay, so I just expect to come to work every day. And how do I do that, supervisor? So the supervisor should say, well, okay, Mr. Clay, what I would like you to do is volunteer for some things for me, and I can give you some additional assignments. And let me bag up a little bit. So that self-assessment that I completed, and I have a sit down with my supervisor in the beginning, interim, middle, end of my rating period, we are going to discuss what I think and where I should be in my goals. And so that's going to help the supervisor in getting assignments that may come out in a meeting that she have with the FOD or with Denise at any given period of time over that rating period. And so she should be able to remember some of the things that we discuss in the monthly meetings that we have face to face. And so that self-assessment is a real good tool to utilize to say, hey, I want to be a 4. This is what I think I should be doing, receiving some type of responsibility to get me to the 4. And so the supervisor should articulate that and say, I concur, but let me modify some things of your goal to help you get there. So I'm hoping that everyone is having this type of conversation early on in the rating period with your supervisor. So when I volunteer my services to the supervisor, that may be any task that she has been assigned to do some work for the FOD. And so she's asking for volunteers from her team. And so in doing such, I say, I want to volunteer for this. And she signs this volunteer for me. I do the work over the course of a year. So I think that should get me in the preparation of developing going towards the 4. She should also say, well, the FOD have some projects. The FOD have some tasking that comes down as a FOD that I can look at aligning you with that will help you get to that 4 category. So if I'm coming to work every day, if I'm volunteering for my supervisor over the course of a year's time on any task that she may have assigned, and then if the FOD has a project out there, maybe she's soliciting an announcement in an email, or maybe she said it to the management team supervisors, and the supervisor disseminating that information down to me and us. And so I I volunteer to work on the assignment for the FOD. And so I have two quantities of things that would push me beyond my normal functions of work. And so my normal functions of work, that's outside my work. And so I believe, and me and Denise sort of kind of agree in this aspect. So you got to volunteer your services, number one. And then you got to do something outside of the supervisor's arena that gets you to that 4. That should put you to the 4.0. Not just coming to work every day. You're working for the FOD. I'm sorry, you're doing a tasking for the FOD. You're volunteering for your supervisor. And then you come to work every day. That's the 4. That gets you the 4. And Denise and I agree with that right there. And so if you're talking about the 5 category or the 4.5, again, something that's outside of your daily functions should be recognized as an accolade to push you to the next point of measurement, which is the 3 or the 4. The next measurement for that 4 is the 5, but in between there is like a 4.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as well. So how do I get there? You volunteer for one of Denise's program, or there's a program that's in the district that has come to your attention and you like to find out the details of it and you want to be on that detailed team or whatever that team or the project program may consist of. And so you go through your supervisor, and in going through your supervisor, of course, the supervisor is the know-all, to-all for you when we're talking about your assessment of your evaluation for the appraisal time period. So this is just a quick overview. I don't want to take a whole lot of time, and I want to just give a thank you to Denise for allowing me the opportunity to share with you my concerns in regards to all the employees when we're talking about their appraisal moment. Again, just come to work every day will not get you a 4. Volunteering to the supervisor plus working for the FOD on a project or assessment or something along those lines, of data, something gathering, will propel you get up to that point. That should propel you to the 4. And then working outside of the FOD and getting on the program for the DD, the district program, that should give you to the 4.5, close to the 5, somewhere up in that arena. But you should be a 4. If you do all those things right there, there's no argument with management saying that you are worthy of the appraisal that we've rated you for during your cycle of your rating period. So again, I just want to take a little bit of your time, and I want to say thank you, Denise, for allowing me the opportunity to speak to the employees in regards to appraisal on the PPAs. And if this is helpful, you can reach me at raymond.e.clay@uscis.dhs.gov. That's my email. And thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.